Find channel, view channel, 216 subscribers. Look at my own live stream. Okay, I was kind of concerned for a second. I thought that I would crap. Frick me. You know what? I know it's a loss of progress, but we're gonna fight the night genocide. So it'll be as if the previous stream never happened because I'm gonna have to redo everything, but you know. Oh my god. All these wires. So many wires. Even in the future, nothing works. We're gonna redo it. So let me press record. So, one of the problems with having a very, very good vocabulary is that I sound like an AI whenever I'm writing. Like, when I want to be polite, in order to be credible, I have to lie. In order to be credible, I have to be mean. Otherwise, people assume you're an AI or you're making something up. Because I can say, I'm sorry that came out that way. I did not mean to sound mean. I did not mean to sound rude. Or, because that sounds like an AI if it's written out. Or I can say, sorry if you found that that wasn't supposed to be rude. Sorry, I guess. That's condescending and kind of mean, but it's the only way to sound like I'm not an AI. Adding that I guess makes me sound like a jerk, but it also gives me credibility. Language is always evolving, of course, but it's evolving way too fast. Like, it usually takes, 30 years? Even 10 years, if we're... But, like, now it's evolving every 5 years. Nobody says... Okay, no, that's a lie. Simp still has its cultural relevance, but it's not as frequent. What's something? Fam, so for family? Yeah, that died out really quickly. Fleek, I haven't heard anyone say on fleek since, like, 2018, although my sister has occasionally typed it out. And again, that's just a thing. Some things will stick around for some people, and will never truly die out, and will become a family thing. Which, again, that's how language works. It's... If you're in the know, you're going to say it, and the people want to be in the know because, again, we're social creatures. The only reason we survive this long is because we have other people. A man who travels alone will get there faster, but a man who travels together will get there farther. Well, hold on, that's not the quote. What is the quote? Something like, a man who travels alone will get to a place faster. Oh, a man who travels alone will go faster, a man who travels together will go farther. I think that's the quote. And of course, you can develop your living situation if you don't move at all. Get engineers to make air conditioning. Bam, now you don't want to go outside. And then suddenly you invent jobs that work exclusively indoors. And, you know, now you have society. And you got crypto people. Of course, that's jumping thousands of... Okay, no, that's not true. That's jumping hundreds of years. But again, like... Technology is growing at an exponential rate. And it's not just because America, although America is definitely one of the deciding factors on why things have suddenly exploded for the past 200 years. The longest piece of stagnation was the Middle Ages, or the Dark Ages, because the church was like, nobody should be able to read the Bible because then they'll realize that we're lying, so we have to maintain power for ourselves. But then, the Renaissance happened, which was also a very long period of history. And science blew up. People started learning, hey, humans aren't unique. We're creatures of habit. Everything is taught to us, even if we don't know it. Of course, they didn't know that the brain can suppress traumatic memories so that we don't realize that we're traumatized, but, we do. That's why therapy is sometimes hard, that you have to, break out and realize, oh, yeah, I really do think this because of this. I didn't know. I thought that was just a part of me. No, I'm willing to say everything but your genes is basically a learned behavior. Of course, there might be some wiggle room in that statement, and of course, I'm not a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist, but again, even licensed psychologists or psychiatrists can't agree on how much is nature versus nurture. So again, that's just my silly old personal opinion based on eyewitness and theories of myself. Which is why I'm like, hey, maybe, what's that called? The Oedipus complex has some, the tiniest bit of truth to it. Of course, not in the same way of you're attracted to your mother at 6 years old. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how your mother can have an influence on your tastes. But again, that just kind of makes sense evolutionarily speaking, that whatever your parents had was beneficial, therefore you should seek that out so that your bloodline survives. That's just kind of how natural selection and evolution works to begin with. And yes, the only reason I'm doing this is so I can name myself Ass again. You're real to me. Your feelings for him are not real. They are real to me. Voice acting in my Deltarune? I've heard this gosh darn song so many times. It's actually kind of getting a little grating. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-dum. I just realized it's Sunday. That means so I shouldn't say these things out loud, but nobody's watching. But this is recorded, so I don't know if anybody will ever watch this, because I doubt when I'm popular, people will go back to the middle of my channel's history to watch one random live stream on my livestream re-upload channel to find me saying that. I'm not gonna say it. But again, if my future... Well, that makes it even creepier if I say this, if I say my thought process. Although, I guess technically, that's something interesting to talk about. That there are things we all think, we all know, but we just selectively choose not to say them because we're all like, yup, it's gross. But it's like, I mean, it's human nature. We all kind of think it. We all kind of do it. We just don't like that we do it. A big one is just like anger and hate. We want to say, no, we don't experience that. Where it's like, they have the emotions, especially negative emotions, they have their time and place. But I agree, in the modern time, it should just be as little as possible. That's why it's better to manage your emotions rather than control them, and why the Jedi, specifically Yoda's Jedi Order, was flawed. They sought to suppress emotions rather than control them. Although I guess the dark side is controlling your emotions, but that's more like using them rather than keeping them regulated. And also Anakin was clearly traumatized. I mean, imagine being a slave, leaving your only parent, and then basically living inside of a temple for a long time, never really being able to, never being able to leave. That's gonna mess you up in the head. Especially being told that you're the chosen one over and over and over again by your peers, and being just stronger than all your classmates. That's gonna really mess with you. Anakin was not in a good place as a kid. Like, even as a Jedi, he was a slave, and then especially as a Sith, he was a slave to Sidious. The only time he wasn't a slave is when he was freed, but when he freed, he died. That's why he was like. That's why the ending of his life is actually really sad, especially to Luke's point of view, because he doesn't exactly know all the horrible things that he did as Vader, although he has some inclination of it. There was a comic of somebody who, like, of Leia basically berating Luke, being like, why did you forgive him? He blew up Alderaan, he tortured me, and all the other terrible things, but it's like, but he's still my father. And it's like, yeah, he's mine too. I don't forgive him, and like, them getting into a fight. And it's like, that's actually a really cool comic. I see that as canon, like, after the celebration being like, what do we do? How do we talk about Darth Vader? And especially because they literally just found out that they were siblings too, so they also got to sort out those feelings, in the sense that they are feelings, but also because, you know, feelings, because they made out multiple times. I'm getting better at this fight. Bang, bang. I want to damage them both, but I don't know if it makes the fight faster if I just do one of them. I want to keep it even. I mean, that's just kind of who I am. La, la, la. Oh. I've also heard this song many times, but it's still a banger. This is a certified hood classic. Bang. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use as little healing items as possible. Okay, well now they're starting to fight each other. Now the relationship is getting a little rocky. So, whose attack did you like better just now? Shine. Because, you know, the oasis is dried up. We need as much pain as possible now. Yeah. La. I want the shadow, or the sword that the knight gives you for Chris, because that thing does so much damage. And doing a genocide route. Oh, I didn't even realize someone was watching. Hi. Eat the papyrus. No. Yeah, in a genocide route run, a sword that does, what, like 200 damage is incredibly useful. Okay, although considering how much defense everyone has scaled up in each chapter, it might just be null and void, but who knows. I'd rather have it. sorry, I just wandered it in here. Are those two single? In the Deltarune Chapter 3 experience, there's multiple dubs I did of rules and the couple, and though it's funny, it takes up a little bit too much time of the video, and so I'm like, I want my watch time to be improved. I want people to watch my videos all the way through, but that's an unrealistic ask, obviously, but it's like, I need to get the video enticing. Having a 2-minute dialogue piece of, "Are those two single?" isn't really as engaging as some other jokes that are genuinely really funny. And I've rewatched the video at least 50 times, and I still laugh at it, which is a good sign. Or that maybe just means I really love my own humor, and I'm a narcissist. One of the two. Very slow. Z. Shoot. Oh. Wait, I'm trying to get S. Which means this was a... Maybe this was a mistake! I don't want to have to redo this again! I've played this chapter, like, God knows how many times at this point. Like, I want to get points, but I also want to hurt everyone and play the meanest way imaginable. And then again, I'm gonna have to fight the knight again, so that's gonna be a nightmare. A nightmare! T. T rank. I hope that makes up for it. Can you solve the puzzle of the desert? No. Eating yogurt. Wow! A 6-second time! Oh, you're not gonna say anything? You're gonna call it concerning or anything? You're right! I can buy S rank! I forgot about that! But it's really expensive, so I'm gonna have to, like, grind for... I'm gonna have to grind for gold. Just use the Z-rank manhole. Z-rank manhole? Oh, I'm an idiot! You're right! I completely forgot about that! Because I read one of the speed runnings. But do you still get the Shadow Mantle from that? Will you still get the Shadow Mantle from Z-rank? If there's no blocks to push, then push me. Oh no, ask me about tomorrow, the suspicious. I'd rather play it safe, and I'll just get S rank because I'd rather not replay the entire chapter for the 6th time. I've played chapter 4 like once, and I've played this so many times. Well, I mean, that's the same thing with like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I've beaten Breath of the Wild maybe 25 times, played it maybe 50, and I've played Tears of the Kingdom 1.5 times. Which is why, once I eventually finish Ocarina of Time and then eventually Majora's Mask and all the others, I'm really excited to play Tears again. Bang. Because looking back on it, Socks for One. I haven't watched Socks for One in years. I remember, I used to like him back when he first started out with Fortnite, because he was like a lot like C-Day, but then his content changed to be more, or to be less hyper edited, and it wasn't as funny to me. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Socks for One. That's the name I haven't heard in a long time. Long time. Well, you know him. Of course I know him. He's me. What time is it right now? Past midnight. Next, a new conspiracy theory unlocked. The socks are indeed for one. $300. Susie, please, pick my weeds. That sounds very weird. It's a quiz to the death. Body. The only time I've gotten that one right. Seriously, with the amount of times I've replayed this chapter, I might be able to speedrun it. I don't know any of the tech, but I might be able to, considering Z rank is apparently faster. But I don't know if you get the Shadow Mantle, and I'd rather play it safe. Oh. I didn't read what that said. Whoops. Maybe I'll do it in the video, maybe I won't. I've spent too long in it already. This chapter's 3 weeks old. It's lost all of its relevancy. The video's probably not gonna get... I'm calling it now. The Deltarune video is going to get a maximum of 1,000 views. And that's, I'm talking maximum. It's probably not gonna get close to that. I still don't know why... Trinklancer. I still don't know why my Link's Awakening Claw Machine video got 2,000 views, yet the Link's Awakening video that took actual effort got 35. I'm very upset about that. Minimum of 3. Yeah, and they're all gonna be mine. I get they're all gonna be mine. I have a video that's planning on being released eventually. It's a video based on my bipolar music playlist. It's got 10 views, and they're all mine. It's all because I keep rewatching the video because it's just funny to me. I'm gonna release it once I release the Deltarune videos, because I want to have 3 videos a month, just so I have, like, relevancy on this platform. That's probably the reason why the Link's Awakening... I need to grind for points. Oh, I have no choice. Whoops. I better do really good in this minigame, otherwise I'm replaying it again, or buying it. But I don't have enough points, I don't have 1,500. Wow, I'm bad at games. Now, if I remember, the jump button is B instead of A. Ain't no way I just did that. Shogun Showdown. Panda Mother. Oh, yeah, let's go. Ooh. Focusing. Es difícil. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. I thought I was gonna do a hitless. Maybe if I just get an insane score, that'll somehow boost me up. Okay. Whoa, that's some fast fire. Let me out of your basement. Joke's on you, I don't have a basement. I have a storage locker in the garage, which doesn't even belong to me. It's a community garage. I don't even get to, I'm not even allowed to park my car there. I think we got S. This has had to be S. If it's not S, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. Thank you. Holy crap, thank you. I was trying to stay calm, but I was actually panicking. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. Save. You got pink ribbon. Oh, Susie can't wear it, yeah. Well, that doesn't do anything for any of y'all. Yep, worthless. Nutella stained my wall, now looks like a poo stain. I mean, at that point, you got no one to blame but yourself. I hope I can get an autograph. You got the Saber 10. Cool, okay. Yeah. Yes, please, I blame you. Where do you even... I'm not gonna ask that, never mind. That seems like an awful decision to ask somebody. I haven't bought Nutella in probably over a year, and I haven't had Nutella in probably over 6 months. Hello, Xander's playing YouTube. Do I have a C button? No, it's on this. Oh, and if I disconnect... Can I press the C button from here? I can! I can press the C button from here. Can I actually talk to him? Create chat. Bro! Bro, there's actually somebody who has a Nintendo Switch 2, and everyone else here doesn't have a Nintendo Switch 2, or has set up their thing, but this guy does. I don't even know who this guy is. I friended him in Splatoon 2 like 6 years ago, and I can talk to him if I wanted to. That's horrifying. I'm not gonna talk to him right now. Maybe once the stream is over and be like, hey, I was 14 when I met you. I'm 20 now. Of course, my math is off, but You know what I mean. Yeah, I'm playing on the Switch version. In Chapter 4, there's a light switch you can press, and it will say, it's a light switch. This was what they must mean by Switch exclusive content. And I was like, ha, that's funny. That's my favorite joke of the chapter. And Octosoda's playing Splatoon 3. I friended you in Splatoon 2 5 years ago. And I'm genuinely impressed with the Switch's microphone, the Switch 2's microphone. I forgot how to get the sword. I forgot how to get the sword. I may even go in the right way. Chapter 4 was so peak. Yeah, Gerson's theme, Gyahaha, is stuck in my head. It's been that way for like months. Can I have the sword? I completely forgot how to get it. I think it's down to the right. And up. Then left. Nope. Yeah, I'm lost. I am the sword. Well, then how do I get you? I am the storm that is approaching, provoking in isolation. Use me as the sword. I would, but I can't find you. I found you. The sword is in here. It's gotta be. It is. Thank goodness. I found you. Henry Swordman. Now the real gameplay begins. Mr. Swordman. These are some... Oh yeah, last stream, or I guess whatever stream that was, and I said I was going to screenshot your message. I wasn't lying, I remembered, and I screenshotted it. It's being put in the video. That's right, I'm holding you for ransom. Give me what? Give me a physical copy of Mario Kart World, and maybe I'll consider not putting it in the video. Well, you were in the Link's Awakening video, just like with Brayden. I think if I remember, his name was Brayden. But again, the video only got 35 views, so... I want to say the reason it didn't perform well is because Failboat already made a video years ago called The Link's Awakening Experience, so I think YouTube was actively suppressing my video because of Failboat. Which is weird, because Failboat is a quote-unquote inspiration for my channel. Him, Game Grumps, Animateds, and Blitzwinger. All big influences. Of course, Failboat's editing style, or I guess note block, is different than his old stuff, so it's not the same. So I guess old Failboat. Yeah. You're holding me back. Unsubscribe. Dislike and unsubscribe the video right now. Where's the last guy? I need to put my sword right up in him. Yep. That's going in the out of context compilation. You know it is. There we are. Nope, I still need to kill one more man. That's also going in the compilation. Don't you worry. This was a lot easier last time. Where is this man? Nintendo! Hire this man, Nintendo! Hire this man! Am I blind? Did I pass him? Found him. I don't remember what to do next. I remember what to do next. I don't remember. Now cactus. Oh, yes. Yep. And then I turn blue. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. If I were green, I would die. I would beat off a guy. I would beat up a guy. Bergley. I only play mobile games. Oh, and I'm gonna have to fight that annoying little thing again, aren't I? Oh. I did it once, I could do it again. And they do more damage, so maybe the night will be easier. If I beat Undying the Undying twice, I can beat the night twice. Now what? I don't remember what to do next. I remember what to do next. Never mind. Oh, how long was I walking into that cactus? I look away at chat for like a second. I come back. Okay, cool. It's 1 a.m. 1 p.m. My bad. ERAM? I don't know what that means because I don't remember what I just said. The last 10 seconds have completely been erased from my memory. I'm dead serious. I don't remember the last 20 seconds. You got the ice key. ERAM. Oh. That's his name? What? That's a weird name. Yes, I did everything I had to do so far. Welcome back, Chris. Wait. No, I'm fine, never mind. It's backwards mare. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like nightmare, because strange thing about the word nightmare, mare is the word for like female horse, or I guess adult female horse. Because stallion is like adult male. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, that's a really close name. So why is it a nightmare? Basically saying night horse. The British version of night terror is better. Unless mare also means frightening in like ancient English. So maybe female horses were scary to old people. To the Anglo-Saxons and their night, the fire. Your face. It's cute. Huh? Thanks. Well, I couldn't be more happy seeing something like that. That means both you and Susie think I'm cute. Wait. Susie confessed to saying that Ralsei's cute? Because she's right. Sorry, I'm being proud. I shouldn't let this put me in such a good mood. So what the hell were you two doing? Flirting? Okay, weirdos. It's really funny. Well, actually, no, it's completely normal. Never mind. I was gonna say, it's so much easier to flirt with somebody I have no interest in whatsoever. In fact, I think they're terrible. Or I guess just I don't feel anything. than it is to flirt with somebody I actually want to talk to. But that makes perfect sense, because then your brain's kind of like panicking every 10 seconds, being like, what do I say? What do I do? I've been staring for too long. I almost forgot to breathe. Speaking of which, that's definitely what's going to happen to me at work, unless I'm put into the unload. Which is funny, because I normally prefer the unload, but because she's in the load, now I want to be in load. Specifically load 1. Load 2 already sucks. I hate load 2. Load 2 can... I was in the unload. I was in the unload yesterday, and so they're like, okay, now we're almost done with our freight for the night, so why don't you go over to load 2? And I literally almost said no, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna get me in trouble, so I just went with it and made a big deal and just went like, ugh, in a cartoonish way, but I genuinely was upset. So I started working intentionally slow, like I was tired, which I was tired, but I was overplaying how tired I was. And so then they're like, okay, you can go, because it was faster if I wasn't there. Which isn't a good look for me as an employee, but I mean, like, if I'm told that we're almost done for the night, that means we're almost done. You don't get to say, oh, can you stay later, and I don't have a choice. Schedule people who are good at their jobs and put the aces in their places. Of course, high turnover rate, you can't really do that, but my point still stands. Don't put 6,000 new hires into load 2 and expect them to do a good job, so then you have to get people from the unload over there who are already tired and don't want to be there anymore. That's the weird thing about jobs, is like, if you have a job you love, you simultaneously love it, but you also don't want to be there. Of course, the third example is that if I could get trained on Switcher, because I'm supposed to be trained as a... not necessarily a truck driver, but driving a giant truck. But I've only had 1 day of training, and that was 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, so... oh, cool, I can photograph the moss. Can I still continue my training? Because I think I'm still on the pay grade, but my paycheck last week wasn't that big. So maybe I just didn't work that many hours. Or that I was taken off the pay grade. Maybe I'm no longer being trained. Maybe I did such a bad job on the first day, which I don't think I did. The guy said I was doing fine, which... great, now the anxiety's kicking in. Oh gosh, that's horrifying to think about. Oh no! I am lost! I am no longer lost. I remember exactly what I need to do. Gotta get the bow tie to humiliate Chris. Because again, this is the genocide where I make Chris's life a living hell. You always gotta eat the moss. There was a comic, I don't know if I can find it or not, but it's like The Soul After Snowgrave, where it's like, well, that was a terrible experience, and I feel horrible. Why'd you do it? Because I like suffering. And then Chris is like, I'll make you suffer! Cool, I'm sussy now. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Come on, turn into a surfboard. Do it. Turn into a surfboard. Or else I'll huff the fumes. The Chris fumes. Oh. That's unique dialogue. That wasn't there last time. Can I make Susie wear the pizza deodorant? Smells like pepperoni. Chris, dumbass, why'd you make him wear that? Take it off! Oh, damn it, I wanted to get her to also wear the thing. The, headband. Well, I mean both at the same time, the pizza deodorant, and the headband. I guess I wasn't close enough, because I tried moving, but I wasn't moving. I could only move at the last 3 seconds, which wasn't enough time. Bang, bang. S-rank. S-rank. Oh, I can't. There we go. You can have a turn. Because I need the points. I need the monies. Give me the monies. Especially because I need to buy TV dinner before the fight. Oops. Dude, it's like my mom playing a game. So slow. And I don't exactly blame her. Going from Switch to Xbox is always annoying. Like, I try to play Baldur's Gate and I press the wrong button. I'm like, well, time to reload a save for the 30th time. Because A and B are swapped. And X and Y are also swapped. What was that? Of course, if I ever get a PlayStation, that's going to make things even worse, trying to learn... I guess X is in the same place as Xbox, but... Trying to learn what triangle is. Although that might actually be easier, since triangle is a lot easier to remember than Y and Y. Worth it. Well, before we go, I want the point. He's doing great. Okay, again, I genuinely have no memory of the last 10 seconds, so I don't know what that's referring to. I just realized I still have Lancer in my inventory. Oh yeah, because I need to... It's up here. Yep, okay. This is not the right place. I knew it, yep. Because the right place is over to the... Not to the left. No, it's here. Brawlsy. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, because he's controlling Chris. I see, I see. Oh my gosh, I just realized Coda is meant to be like the Kodak cameras. Oh. Oh, that's... I just understood. Because Kodak... How did I not get that? I haven't held a Polaroid camera in a long time. Now do we check out the Tropic of Love? Even though it's a waste of time? Absolutely. I'm a creature of habit. I have to do the same things over and over again, otherwise I don't feel safe. It's wrong! It's raw! Strange thoughts. Please, connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Copy pasta. Also, is the reason it's called copy pasta is because it's a typo of copy paste, but they just added an A at the end. And then creepy pasta was just creepy instead of copy. Which is weird, because I thought creepy pasta came before copy pasta, but apparently it's the other way around. That's some creepy pasta you've got there. I don't know if I have to. But just, again, just to be safe, because I do not want to play this again. Agent CH! Fun thing about Agent CH, he was a very famous artist in Splatoon 2, but I remember one Splatfest, I played with him, and we won a, I think it was a 100x battle, and so I straight up was like, immediately friend requested him, because I'm like, holy crap, this guy is famous within the community. He's essentially a celebrity, and he accepted. I was like, blown away. I was like, holy crap, I am friends with a Splatoon celebrity. I just realized, I don't think my, no, it is. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. Leak your credit card. Did I do that? Here, let's go to the eShop. Let's see. Let's call that one guy. Let's call Adam. Get him on stream, being like, Hey Adam, you're live. Do you have anything to say to, like, what, 3 people? Are you referring to no, was it Failboat or was it Point Crow? Who, I think it was, no, it was a Japanese streamer, because I know that Point Crow also did a fish stream. Unless I'm Mandela-ing effect that happening. Nice. Oh yeah, I was trying to think of Failboat. No, not Failboat. Point Crow. I remember when he had literally had like what 1,000 subscribers, and he did his Breath of the Wild blindfolded video. I think that was the one I first ever watched of him. I'm like, man, this guy's cool. And then like straight up like a year later, he already had 1 million subscribers, and I'm like, bro, you just blew up out of nowhere. Of course, maybe my dates and numbers are slightly off, but that's what it feels like. Not to be like the, oh, I like him before he was cool, which, yeah, his content has changed to not be exactly what I liked it, but it's still good. And in fact, it might be better. In some ways. But it's like, I remember watching this channel basically being a hobbyist to now it's his job. I hope that one day happens to me. Although I still would like an actual reliable source of income unless I can get, like, a girlfriend to do that. Wow, really? 1%? Although, if kids are in the picture, then I do have to get a real job. Because it's incredibly dangerous to be like, well, I'm sourcing our entire family's life on the fact that if people watch me. That's incredibly dangerous. Of course, unless it's Markiplier, in which case I can literally buy a house. But, again, I'm a humble person, I wouldn't do that. Well, maybe I'm humble now. Maybe I would do it in the future. I don't know. Anyway, I forgot what I was doing. I remember what I was doing. Let me say it. The NIX-FLIX drum. Did I say something I wasn't supposed to say? Oh, I'm getting canceled. That's what's happening. Yeah, that's right. I made a rage. Yeah, I admit. The allegations are correct. I did make a rage bait comment on a random YouTube short, and I felt terrible after it. But I can't delete it because I can't find the comment, and it's also a reminder that, you know, rage baiting out of boredom isn't fun, even though I thought it would be because I was just in a bad mental state. So even if I'm in a bad mental state and making other people feel bad doesn't make me feel better, I don't get schadenfreude. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I just don't... I mean, I have gotten schadenfreude before. Like, watching a bully get punched is honestly pure awesomeness. But I don't get schadenfreude from strangers. What happens if I do intentionally bad on this minigame? I'm not going to find out because I do want to get S rank. Wow. Again, the 1.5 second audio delay is making this harder because I am a musically inclined person. Don't clap, I did awful. I still can't get over the fact that that sounds like Dez's theme, or I guess Lost Girl, which may or may not be Susie's theme. Which, considering how this chapter is very Susie focused, I think it's actually her theme, and it's not the Rude Buster or the Lancer fight. Or I'm searching too deep into it. But Toby Fox does seem like he's also a musically inclined person with the amount of leitmotifs and themes. Or he's lazy because, again, Undertale only has 25 unique songs, and it's a 101 song soundtrack. So a lot of the songs are just reused. Like Waterfall is just Undyne's theme, but really slow. Undertale and his theme appear throughout the game a lot. Asgore's theme has a part of Heartache into it. Song that play when you might find Sans is just a sped up version of his theme. Eight Moss. S rank. Good, we got S rank. The run is not dead. And Crisis is playing Splatoon 3. I also friended you back in 5 years ago. FedEx is always hiring. And to respond to Mr. Toasty, skill issue. Now, you might be able to... No, I don't know if that works on board 2. I got no advice. It literally is a skill issue, not to sound rude. Bang up job. White ribbon. Cute. Double cuteness. Give me a lifetime insurance. I'm not kidding. I literally have insurance from FedEx. Of course, it's only dental, and it's only, and I pay for most of it myself, but it's just like a copay type thing. Well, not exactly. Insurance is confusing, but no, they genuinely have extremely good benefits if you are, if you're not a seasonal. If you're full-time or part-time, you get good benefits. If you're seasonal, I don't think you get any benefits. And they hire at least 15, and all you have to do is stack boxes and take down boxes. Of course, it's very physically demanding, but if you get muscles like me, I mean, compare me to 6 months ago, I guess 7 months ago, before I started working, I was fat! And now, I'm muscular. Like, listen to the stream audio of me, like, playing Link's Awakening. Like, before I started playing, you could hear me, I was like... when I'm breathing, and now I'm just like... when I'm breathing. Banging stream, my man. What I really love about the new chapters is you can see what Chris wants to say versus what the other dialogue options are. Because Chris definitely wanted to say bang and sermon, my man. That's just a thing that the character would say. I'm definitely going to put the snap cube animation in that video. Eventually. Like next year, at the pace I'm going. Peed in your fridge last night. I James Bonded your burger last night. Wait, oh, I know, hold on, wait. I Bond burgered your sister last night. Why did I take the long way? It still blows my mind how I was able to do everything correctly the first time on accident. Do I need to get to level 3? I don't know. Let me check, just in case. What's down here? Absolutely nothing? Question mark? This. Fish! Yep, okay, so I was right. Level 100. Speaking of level 100, when you kill Chris and Susie, nope, that's not the right word. Chris and Ralsei, nope, that's not the right. Ralsei and Susie, to level up, Chris will actually, like, wince or, like, hunch, which is really cool how Chris has a lot more autonomy in this chapter. Which also makes Chapter 2's Snowgrave, or I guess Genocide, weirder, because Chris has, like, the same, if not more, autonomy in that one. So maybe Chris really is the bad guy. Maybe we're the good guys here. And I can't find where I was. Human, I remember your Snowgraves. The tires, they've been slashed. You can't stop the Bergen trucking. The rotoscope of this open season, that scene from open season, the people who rotoscoped it, I've started seeing, like, Star Wars versions of it, other characters from Deltarune in it. Like, that's one of my favorite memes of all time now, that's my favorite meme of 2025 is the rotoscoped open season. Because it's so funny to me because the meme itself is so stupid. Never once does it ever even imply that Asgore killed December. I almost called her Desriel. December. It implies that she's dead, but I don't know if that's actually the case. Unless I'm just narratively impaired, because it doesn't seem like she's actually... They never openly acknowledge she's dead. Because they use past tense in chapter 2. It's like, and then we used to do this, and she was that type of person. Like, yeah, when you were kids, something amount of years ago, doesn't mean she's dead. I know, because Rudy was at the church, and the church did have the thing, and maybe being in the night is what's killing him. Like, maybe he is sick, but it's just the power of the night. Wait, does Carol have antlers? I don't remember that. I'm gonna look her up. Carol Holiday. I can't type today. Holiday. Okay, yeah, she does have antlers. That confirms my theory. Okay. I guess not my theory, the basic human knowledge. So, back during chapter 2, right before the brain rot era, there was a bunch of theories where I'm being like, oh, Noelle is actually a guy pretending to be a girl. And I'm like, why do you think this? It's like, oh, because she has antlers. And it's like, you wouldn't know if she's a reindeer if she didn't have antlers. It's called cartoon logic. Sometimes you have to apply unrealistic things. I mean, hell, she's literally a monster. Some people think that Susie actually has a tail, but she only does in the dark world. And so this confirms that that theory is, again, as stupid and untrue, because Carol also has antlers. Because, again, you wouldn't know she's a reindeer if she didn't have antlers. Hello, Noelle. Or maybe, possibly Noelle. What's heavily implied to be Noelle. Beam attack! There's a video I saw where it's like trying to outrun the RK, or trying to meet up with RK. And it was a video of chapter 4 with all the knives going down. And I was like, wait, Rule's card? And then it was the knight. And I was like, oh. Oh my god, is Rule's card the Roaring Knight? Is it just a big misdirect? Is Rule's card, is RK the RK? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh, this one. Yep. And then... Still good. And then... Nope. And then nope. Then nope. Then yep. Then... Nope. Nope. Yuppers. Yuppers. Nope. Nope. Indeed. That is incorrect. That is correct. NIX-FLIX Titan. That is correct. There is no Tooth Bunny. There is no Easter Fairy. Wait a minute. There is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Easter Bunny, and there is no Queen of England. I guess Titan is spelled T-I-T-H, whoops, T-I-G-H-N, T-I-N. There's also no friend inside me. No! The player is the friend inside Chris, therefore there is a friend inside me. Okay, now what's next? I can't remember what I do next. Woody Theory. And as the years go by, I will never die. Gonna see it's our destiny. Friend inside me. Was that correct? I don't remember what I do. Nope, I remember what to do next. We don't return to the green room for until way later. Next I talk to you. Fight him. Mr. Tanner said if anyone wants to fight, don't fight him. You and me are pals, got it? Now smile. Oh, that's funny. Don't press his buttons. Destiny. Destiny. Oh. Ooh, let me buy some things. Ooh, ginger guard. No. Yes. We're gonna buy one. Just in case. Okay, now we're gonna buy another. I know this is taking forever, but yep, see? I lose attack. If I'm going Genocide, then I need all the attack I can get. Okay, and then the Forbidden Path started with NIX-FLIX magic. Then another one. Fur Palsy. Which I lose cuteness, but that really doesn't matter. And so I can buy another one for him. La 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 la. There we go. Save. I remember back, oh wow, that was a long time ago. It started a long time ago. Back during chapter 1, I genuinely thought Ralsei was a girl. And so, like, even the fan art, there was so much fan art of him as a girl that I straight up just like, was just like, well, I guess that's true now. And so, like, it took a long time to get that out of my head. That he's just just a fluffy boy. Like, it's still a piece of fan art in my head that I really, really love. For reasons. It's still burned into my brain. It's 2, 3, 1, isn't it? That is incorrect. Wrong combination. Isn't there a combination I can put in for Mike? Or is that in chapter 4? Hold up. That's different. This was not there originally. No, it was. I'm just a moron. Never mind. Okay. Okay. So I remember last time I did this, it was I couldn't switch characters, and I was super confused why I couldn't switch characters. It's because I had the sword. Okay. I get what's happening now. I understand it. And thank you for telling me that. 2, 1, 3. I asked Susie last time, so I'll ask Ralsei again. Huh? How am I doing? Those games were a lot of fun. Kind of, I accidentally forgot about everything for a moment. Stay on task. Exactly. On the day of the festival, who are you going for? Okay, I don't want to be mean. I do not want to be mean to Ralsei, but this is the Genocide where I'm supposed to be as evil as humanly possible and just make Chris's life a living hell. So I'm gonna be mad and say it's from me. My finger's right over the A button. I can't look. I can't look. I'm gonna skip the dialogue. I can't look at it. It's too mean. It's too mean. I can't read it. My eyes are closed. I'm currently looking at the wall. It's too mean. It's too cruel. I can't. It's awful. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, there's no burglary. Oh yeah, the code is 6. Oh, I can. 4, 5, 3. Let me look that up. Is Mike in chapter 3 or chapter 4? Wow, new subscriber. Uzar Khan. Well, thank you. So I'm assuming it's in Mike is in chapter 4. Yeah, okay. The AI overview was the first response, and it was all fake stuff. We have not that much storage left. I think we're gonna fight. Next battle we go into will be the last battle because I don't have a lot of storage left. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. least I made more progress than the last stream, which was like nothing. Except maybe like 5 jokes. AS roll. Until you like it. I'm pretty sure Mike is locked if you don't recruit anyone from Chapter 3. Yeah, he'll have to be locked from the Genocide version. Play the time. One of my favorite sub-genres of memes from this chapter is Family Feud, 10 clips. I even inserted like, what, 2 of them into the video of somebody else's animations. It's really funny to me, just like the... Name something a burglar would not want to see when breaking into a house. Rob! Naked grandma! Naked, huh? Look, I know you're right. What are the chances of you breaking into someone's house and someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna be naked? There's also, what's the other one I included? What's the other Family Feud clip I included? I can't remember. For the life of me, I can't remember. Oopsies. Bang. Absolute gameplay. The good stuff. The family's fighting again. The pipes, Chris, they're coming from the pipes. The things that are coming out of this pipes, even though it's kind of obvious, they're actually icy sculptures. Oh my god, I just realized. Chapter 1 was about toys. Chapter 2 was about technology. Chapter 3 is about TV. Chapter 4 is its own unique thing. Every other part of Deltarune has been about entertainment. But Chapter 4 is the only one that's just its own thing. I don't know if that's a coincidence or that's meant to be true, because Chapter 4 is also the most unique of the chapters. It is simultaneously one of the best, and also not my favorite, because it's not like the other ones. Which, I mean, that is the point, so maybe it actually is my favorite. Chris, get the banana. Nope, it's get the Ralsei plush instead. Good morning. Guten Abend. Nein? Guten Morgen. And now for the... I mean, it's fun, but it's the most boring part of the chapter. And also, I lied about the next fight. I still have some more storage left. 10 minutes. Seems like a good stopping point, actually. So next save point. Maybe. Absolute focus. Starwalkers tonight. Exactly. Yeah, chat. I know I was tired out of my mind because I had just gotten the Switch 2. And so I was playing through the chapter, but I was like, it was like, what? Oh, this chapter. Oh, yeah, I loved this chapter. Chapter 4, yeah. Because I was playing it for it was on my day off, so I was like, sweet, I can play this. I can play both chapters on my day off. But again, I was also waiting in line for the Switch 2. It was like 10 p.m. at night, midnight. I had to set everything up. I was just tired. By the time I was playing Chapter 4, I just wanted to go to bed. That literally halfway through the chapter, I straight up just was like, I have to sleep. I have to go. Goodbye. Because I started actually being like, I don't want to play anymore. I genuinely don't want to play. Because I was so tired. But Horsey? I don't know what I did. But in the video, when I was re-editing the video of the original, of my original reaction was just, what? And all the jokes that followed, I was mumbling every single word that I almost redubbed it, because I was just, and okay, Horace Ralsei Rancher is now unlocked in your castle town. Like, I was just mumbling the whole thing. Ho ho, give me a controller. They're over here. Oh, that's a lot of points. And I don't know if it's a glitch or it's intentional, but when I move and hold the B button, I can't quit out of the game until I stop moving. Don't know if that's a glitch or it's meant to happen, but it is interesting. These horses are pissing me off. I am the original Starwalker. Oh, no, 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 I just realized I never fought the water cooler. Can I still go back? I have to still be able to go back. I have to be able to go back. They wouldn't be that dumb as to not allow me to fight the water cooler again. I spelled it wrong. Okay, I'm like starting to bite my nails because I'm actually that stressed about having to do that again. Ooh, I really hope I did. Pretty sure you can, yeah. Why can't I? There we go. Hold on, it's... Bang. That's not it. That's not... What? I can't... I remember what it was. It was this. That's certainly not it. What? I know how to do this one. In not in this chapter, but there is one in chapter 4. In chapter 4, I think you fight the water cooler, and it's like the floating cute dolphin looking thing. Why can't I remember how to do this one? Oh, I remember. I remember it. I don't remember it. It's this one up here. Am I just that bad at games? Why can't I remember? Mizzle. That's her name, yeah. Please tell me why I genuinely can't remember the pattern. I can do it in 3 moves. I know it's possible to do it in 3 moves. Why can't I remember it? Oh my god, why can't I remember how to do this? Help me. I require assistance. Do I have to look up? I've done this one before! Oh, there, God. Okay, I got it. I got it. That really upset me. And we're not getting the egg, so I'm not gonna put it there. That took way too long. Way too long. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. I just realized how often I quote the Snapcube videos. I literally included one of their quotes in the video form of Deltarune Chapter 3 experience, where it's like I go and then I incorporate the clip from Sonic 06, who's like, ha ha ha, won! And so it fuses together as one! And it works perfectly. I also included a reference to Friend Inside Me, And check it out. I'm in the house. Like carpet. Like carpet. 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 But it's the other version of the song from the Persona anime, so it's Chris, I miss my audience. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads in my blood, I won't spark it, I'll put it in my pocket and I'll save it like rocket fuel. Till everybody's gone and it's cool. Then I spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Mo, but I call him Mo Lover, and he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting stuff together like the house that John built on the hill, cause it's about to feel like velvet turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it, like beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me, because they're like the alphabet you'll see. The tism make your name. This isn't not your rhyme like your everyday's soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a glass of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a hin hine. And if you have time, I'll drop rhyme again. Yes, I did remember the entire rap. And yes, this is the other save point. And yes, it is exactly 1:59 p.m. We have 1 minute left. Say your prayers before I cut the stream, I guess. Oh, all my bones are popping. I haven't stand up in like... Oh, that feels really good to stretch. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, prayer emoji. Yep, that was my timer saying 2 minutes. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next... someday. Not Sunday. Someday.